Mau disclaimer juga teman-teman online maupun yang offline, kan nanti kita bakal ada sesi Q&A ya. Tadi dapat info juga dari tim Umi, kalau mau nanya pertanyaan boleh banget selama semuanya berhubungan sama kreatifnya dia, music video. Jadi nggak banyak menyinggung personal life ya. Gitu.
Tinggal di mana?
Tadi kayak lagi foto sebentar. Mungkin sekitar 5 menitan lagi sih bakal datang. Oh, ada lu lah gue. Iya. Hah? Kocoknya kayak gitu. Halo dulu kali ya.
Welcome siapa ini?
Nama siapa? Nama lu lagi. Oh, bentar.
Halo semuanya.
Belum.
Kayak lagi surprisein ulang tahun.
Takut ya?
Surprisein ulang tahun. Ya masuk dulu gitu.
Ini teman-teman itu juga teman-teman. Ini ada yang main dan awkward sih. Iya.
Kalau saya bukan Calum Scott.
Gini boleh?
Ya boleh.
Ya nggak pernah pakai tahu.
Bisa banyak ini pikir udah langsung rekam aja.
Ini kayak Harman gitu, ya kameranya
Double tag. Ini juga terekamnya terpisah.
Gimana?
Jadi 2 video rekamnya. Ini nggak ada. Ini direkamnya. Tuh 2.
Oh jadi ini kita edit sendiri?
Iya bisa edit sendiri. Enaknya gitu.
Kayaknya hasilnya kayak gitu.
Enggak. Jadi kalau bukan nih.
Sabarin. Sedikit dong.
Standby nih.
Kalian. Punya request kalian. Tiba-tiba kembali.
Kemarin kan abangku. Nyala abang.
Itu abangku. Abangku wasis abang balik. Dia lagi. Brother. Hanya brother.
Kamu dari suami kan?
Iya, doang.
Itu doang.
Bawahnya
Dasar ada bawahnya. Aduh lupa lagi. Tapi maksudnya yang dia gitu kan?
Iya, paling gitu. Tadi siapa yang lewat? Calum Scott.
Scott emotion.
Calum Scott. Agak lain ya, Calum Scott. Stottnya gak enak ya?
Scott.
Calum Scott.
Karena T-nya ada 2 sih.
Berarti Calum Scott.
Iya.
Dia masuk aja.
Apa lu?
Ada korban di Indonesia.
Siapa yang nyampe soalnya?
Udah di roasting, datang udah di roasting. Dikata-katain.
Soalnya lama. Satu nongol buah. Ya belum rekam ulang.
Openingnya lu ya Mas?
Enggak. Openingnya. Openingnya ada
Cara gitu.
Jadi bingung nanti. Ini brief. Pas going on gitu.
Bingung nih. Oh datang kok abang-abangan bebek. Bingung. Ini bebek lu mana?
Di sini.
Lu siap mic.
Tuh gue gak pakai jas. Jadi kan.
Oh ini nih datang.
Lagi mager.
Yang belum kering ya? Yang
Ya guys, siap-siap.
Ini baru nih kan.
Ini.
Realise I was walking straight.
Hello everybody.
Hello. Hello.
Halo.
Hello, welcome to Indonesia. Welcome to Jakarta. Welcome to our office. Happy to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Give a round of applause. I think everyone is recording, so they can not give an applause.
Everyone is
But
recording it.
yes.
Oh my god, bro.
Okay, so today I will be the MC for today's session.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay, well. First of all, welcome to the Google Indonesia office. How are you today?
I'm Kapabaik.
Oh,
Kapabaik. I'm good. I'm I'm glad to be back in Indonesia. I had an amazing reception at the stadium the other night, and it's just amazing to be back here and spending time in Jakarta again.
Okay. So,
What was that?
okay, maybe we have a little introduction video for you for everyone to see. Yeah, maybe before we begin the session, we will watch the video first.
I bet.
Okay.
Yeah.
We also have several of our creators joining online. Maybe you want to say hi first to them.
Hi. Is that on that camera?
Yeah. That
Hello.
camera.
Goodbye.
They're all on mute, but they're very excited to be here.
Ah.
Yeah, first of all, we'll be playing your Everything of Heaven.
Amazing.
Okay.
Are we ready, everyone?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
kasih.
I see one of our creators is singing along at the online session. Arif tadi nyanyi-nyanyi.
I saw I was trying to do that to try and get it. It's very funny. That was filmed in Los Angeles, and it was filmed at a time when I think it was just after COVID. So it was a bit of a weird time. We had the filming was like still people in masks and distancing and stuff. So it took a while to bring that together. So it's cool.
Come on perfectly.
It's I wanted to with Heaven. I wanted to try and show those moments where you're just like you're with that person that you love, whether it's your friend or your partner or whatever, and you're just in that moment of pure you know what I mean, pure joy. You know, and like the lyric says, like, you know, if everyone had a love like us, they would call that place above heaven. Like, heaven is what I have with you right now. So that was kind of the representation in that movie.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
That's me.
Okay, you did a lot of collaboration, right, with the song Heaven with many artists.
I did, yeah, especially Leodra, who I think Leodra still sings the song now, which is amazing. But all of the versions that we did with, you know, with Diane, with Darren, and with Huang Zian. I think it was all four of the collaborations showed a different personality to the duet, which I really loved. Same with You The Reason, you know, obviously with Leona Lewis, and then we had a Dutch artist, we had a French artist called Barbara Pravi. So I think the good thing about collaboration is that you get a different feel for different things. I know Ed did that with, I think it was Perfect, he did it with Beyonce.
Oh
And he also did it with Andrea Bocelli. You know, so you just get something new with different collaborations. It's
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Okay, so next we have a special video before we begin the session.
Okay.
Hope you enjoy the video.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're Calum, Jade's brother.
Oh my God.
You okay?
Look at my little face.
Tonight is my one-off special show, and I'm taking everybody to church tonight. It's going to be so emotional. This is the first time I've played live on stage with strings as part of the whole show. I've got backing vocalists, I've got my entire band, I've got my mum front and centre. I am definitely going to cry. I am so incredibly happy. It's very
A little opening video for you.
Yeah, that was very cute. It just it reminds you of just how many things you've done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it reminds you just of how many things that you've done, what I've accomplished over the last 10 years.
So far.
So old, I'm such an old man.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, before we begin the session, actually, is there anything you would say to the creators here?
Yeah, I mean, for the creators watching online and for everybody here, if you're already fans of mine, thank you so much for the support you've given me over the years. I'm half the world away from my hometown, and yet in Jakarta specifically, but in Indonesia, I've just felt such love and support. And if you'd have asked me 10 years ago that I'd have a fan base that is this supportive and loving in Indonesia, I would have laughed, because it just seems so crazy. And yet here I am talking to creators in Indonesia. It's crazy. But yeah, thank you so much for all the support and love that you've shown me. It really means the world to me.
You really deserve it.
Thank you.
Okay, so before we begin the session, actually, seluruh creator di sini bisa ngasih pertanyaan nanti karena akan ada sesi Q&A. Nah, bisa ikutin aja untuk Q&A-nya. Langsung submit aja. Kalau misalkan nanti nanya secara anonim juga bisa dipilih post anonymously ya. Okay. Next, we are going to have a Q&A session.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Hi, Calum. Good morning,
Nice
Calum.
to see you. Good morning.
My name is Juan. Hi. It's been an honor for me and a pleasure to meet you because back in 2015 I watched you in my local television when you on Britain Got Talent, and then you got Simon Cowell Golden Buzzer. It's been an honor and it's a great performance for me.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry nervous.
All good.
Yeah, because on that time on the Monday when the school is start, I told my friends that I got a new song that is it Dancing on My Own by Robin, right?
Yes.
But you're singing very perfectly, and I never thought that you're covered it. So what I want to ask is, why do you pick that song on your audition? And when you want to make some song, where you find your ideas? Thank you so much.
Thank you for the question.
And I hope you can sign my book and make it. Thank you so much, Calum.
One thing at a time. No, I'm only kidding. No, I think for me, the reason why I chose Dancing on My Own to sing at my audition was because it was a song that I love the original by Robin. I think the song is beautiful. The production is amazing. It just makes you want to dance, and then you listen to the lyric and you're like, oh wait, this is heartbreaking. You know, and it has a perfect mold of telling something really important and having a really meaningful lyric, as well as something that's going to make you feel good. You know, so I just loved the song. And when I was trying to find my original voice of what I wanted to sing and what kind of artist I wanted to be, I was looking at female songs to try and make them into a male song. I was looking at dance songs, trying to make them into a ballad. I was just trying to earn something, right? And when I found a piano version of Dancing on My Own, I sang it as if it was my own song. And I just knew there was something special about it. I showed it to my mom, she cried. I showed it to my sister, she cried. I'd started to play it in local pubs around the area. It was having a real moment with people, and I knew I'd found something magic with it. So it was an obvious choice for the audition. I think to your second question, when I'm writing my own music now, I just try and find something in my life experience or in something that I'm currently facing, or a story that somebody's told me that's quite inspirational or can bring about a lot of feelings, and I put that into my music. You know, because I want to have something that's going to stand the test of time. And I think, for example, with You Are the Reason, I think the reason why that song has done so well is because it transcends. You know, you're able to take a message from that song, you know, whether it's like in the video, whether it's your partner, whether it's your parents, whether it's your children. I think you can see a part of yourself in that song. So I try and do that with all my music. I try and write something that's relatable. And yes, I can sign a book.
Thank you so much. Thank you
You're
so
very
much,
welcome.
Calum.
You're very welcome. Very welcome.
Okay, is that fulfilling already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, maybe we can move on to the next question. Oh, okay. Nice.
Kalau mau nanya bahasa Indonesia juga boleh, nanti bisa kita kemarin.
Okay, hello Calum, my name is Pedro.
Nice to meet you, Pedro.
Yeah, so your songs, and do you expect it, like you said, you wouldn't expect like it would reach this part of the world, like it's like halfway around the world from where you are. And especially the song like You're the Reason, it affected so many people, including myself, because like you said, it relates to, if it's like a relationship or like a parental relationship and whatever. And what does that mean to you, like personally? What does that mean to you that it would affect people like halfway around the world? I could say globally, it affected globally, that song. What does that mean to you?
I thank you for your question. I feel like as a songwriter, you put out music and you never really know what songs are going to do. You know, that's kind of the magic about songwriting, is that you could put out a song that you feel incredibly strongly about and people will listen to it and say, oh, it's okay. Or they have the complete opposite approach and they go, wow, this is life-changing for me. And I think that's what you strive for as songwriters, is to just keep on writing those songs that live with people. I feel very fortunate that You Are the Reason has had a moment, like you said, globally. I think we're almost 2 million streams on Spotify away from it being billion stream song. And the music video already has 1 billion streams, 1 billion views as well. So it's like, when you look at, just all the little applause. Thank you. When I think about it in those kind of numbers, obviously You Are the Reason has really resonated on a global scale, and I feel incredibly lucky for that. I don't know why that's happened. The only thing I can think is that, like I said, the song and the video kind of, somebody can see a part of themselves. You know, I think when we was working on the music video, I said to the directors that I wanted to represent love in many different forms. You know, and the directors had said, you know, relationships and, you know, and people in love and holding hands down the street and things. And I said it goes beyond that. You know, there's love that you can find in a relationship where, you know, there's a child with 2 parents who are separated. You know, there's love that's found that as a person passes away and the whole family are around the bed, there's love in that scenario as well. And I think that's what I tried to reflect, that there's love in many different forms. And I think that's what's kind of made it such a global success, is because people can draw that from the song. It's also a curse as well, because then you have a video or a song that does that well that you're now trying to beat that song, right. You know. So I think I think the thing that I always say to people, especially young songwriters or young artists, is that don't measure your song against the last successful thing you did, because everything sometimes it's just timing. You know, Kate Bush running up that hill was a success for Kate more now because of Stranger Things. Yeah. And so it just goes to show that when she wrote that song, it didn't have the same success as it has had now. And so I don't think you can ever really think, because it can happen at any time. I think the thing that I do and the thing that I maintain is that I have to do something that I love, and I have to do songs, I have to sing songs or write songs that I can stick behind for the rest of my life. Because, you know, that's the only way that I sleep at night. If I started putting out songs that I didn't really like, then I would torment myself about it. So I think the beautiful thing about You Are the Reason is it's a song that I love. So the fact that it's done well is a bonus, you know.
Yeah, that's such a beautiful answer.
Thank you very much. It was a very long answer.
Semoga nggak pada bingung ya, meskipun nggak mau pakai bahasa teman-teman yang online dan teman-teman yang offline. Yeah, after this we have Arif, who is waving on you all the time while you're singing. Writing question.
Arif mungkin boleh unmute buat nanya pertanyaannya.
Sure.
Mau nanya langsung?
Boleh?
Hi.
Hi, Calum.
Hi.
Before I speak, pardon my English, ya Calum ya.
Your English is better than my English, bro.
Yeah. You are such a good singer. Can you halo?
Aman.
Napas dulu deg-degan gitu. Can you show me how you doing vocalizing before you sing or song?
How do I warm up for a show?
Warm up.
So for me, it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm singing for a TV performance or if I'm singing for just one song, then I'll kind of warm up for about 30 to 40 minutes. If I'm doing a whole set, I'll probably warm up for about 20. But it's just different vocal exercises. I have different things, whether it's to do with breathing or whether it's to do with range, whether it's to do with falsetto. There's a thing that I've had to do on my new song Lighthouse, because the song is so loud and because it's so high in my range. I'm having to sing the song in a strange way to try and reach those notes. So, for example, I'd have to say for the chorus to be able to reach those high notes, I'd have to say, I won't let you go. I feel it in my bones, no matter where to try and get into that register. So like that's something that's like a little trick to be able to get up there, and then I do it with other things as well, with falsetto. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Sorry for shouting at everybody. There's only one. There's only one.
Okay, the different practice ya, vocalizing.
Say that again, bro.
Gimana?
There's a differences vocalizing ya.
Iya.
Just different techniques of vocalizing
Right.
on different songs.
Yeah,
Right.
based on what you've got to do. Yeah.
Arif kayaknya tadi ada satu pertanyaan lagi ya. Selain tentang vocalizing tadi ditulis.
Boleh, lanjut ya. Bismillah. On the next project.
Yes.
Before you have a duet with Leodra, maybe next you will be on duet with some singer in Indonesia, or maybe make a lighthouse Indonesian version.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down for duets, collaborations. When we released Heaven, I'd specifically said to my label, like, it would be cool to do some collaborations with people across Southeast Asia, because for me, Southeast Asia has been such a supportive territory that I wanted to make sure that I was kind of giving back specifically to Southeast Asia. And when we did the collaborations, the one with Leodra, it did incredibly well in Indonesia. So I'd be totally down for it. I mean, you know, I did a TV performance here. I can't remember the name of the TV show, but it was like 45 minutes of me singing on TV. And I was joined by Abdul, who was on Indonesian Idol, who sang You Are the Reason. And me and Abdul have talked about collaborating as well in the future. So yeah, I mean, I'm totally down.
Okay.
Is there an Indonesian artist that you think that I would sound good singing with?
Me.
Very humble, bro.
Okay, one more. Okay. Is it okay?
Mungkin kita ke yang lain dulu kali ya, Arif, nggak apa-apa ya?
Okay. Thank you.
You're stealing the show here, Arap. You're stealing the show.
Ini ada yang raise hand tadi ya. Olivia dulu kayaknya.
Okay.
Hi Calum.
Hello, how are
I'm
you?
Olivia Palace, and very nice to meet you.
And you?
I really love with your song because you sing them so amazingly. And how was your journey until a wonderful singer? Thank you.
Thank you. My journey has spanned over the last 15 to 20 years, I would say. And it's been a mad one. You know, for example, I never ever thought that I would be in the position I'm in today. The audition and everything that happened with Britain's Got Talent was definitely a bit of a sliding doors moment for me. I think without that moment, I don't know where I would be. But then ever since then, I've been working really, really hard. You know, after the show, I didn't get signed by Simon. I didn't get any help. I didn't get a record deal. It wasn't easy. And so I had to work really hard. I had to keep knocking on doors. I had to keep speaking to radio, TV. I had to speak to management and agencies, and I had to really push to get where I'm at. And I don't feel like I've ever stopped working hard, you know. I still face challenges. I still have to work hard and prove myself to people in the industry to get the support that I need. But I think overall the journey's been beautiful. You know, I'm getting to sing to people all around the world. I get messages every single day from people from every corner of the globe saying how my music has helped them and how my music inspires them, and in some places people have said that my music saved them. You know, that's a huge responsibility, but it's something I wear with a lot of honour and a lot of pride. And I just want to keep going. I want to sing until I'm an old man. You know, I want to be having my greatest hits tour and be 75 and walking around with a stick and singing to people. That's how I see the rest of my career. So long may it continue, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Terima kasih.
Yeah, so please listen to Calum's songs until 75.
Until 75, yeah. And then I'm going to retire.
Okay. Okay, then I think we can move on to the next one.
Yes, Emmanuel Jeremy ya, kayaknya raise hand.
Oh yeah, hi Calum.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I just wanna ask you something like about your music. My favorite one, of course, you are the reason. So I just wanna ask something like, what's your really inspiration and what's your reason to you make that song? You are the reason.
Yes.
What inspiration?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. You Are the Reason has had a couple of different lives. Originally, You Are the Reason was written about kind of feeling anxious and feeling worried about something, and the person is the person that you're talking to or singing about is the sort of anchor that helps you through that. That's why one of the lyrics being like, "There goes my hand shaking," was out of anxiety, which is a little bit of a golden nugget for you there, but it was more to do with that. And then as we was writing the song, we realised that actually there's probably more power and more relatability in love than there is in anxiety. You know, we all go through things, we all feel anxious from time to time, but I think it's love that takes us out of that worry, and I think that's the more, it's the better thing to promote, is the love rather than the worry. So You Are the Reason then changed into about love. And when we were writing the song, You Are the Reason touches being cheesy. And what I mean by that is, like, when you write a song that's about love, it's very easy for it to get too like Disney. And there's nothing wrong with Disney, I love Disney. But I didn't want to be a Disney artist. So I wanted to write something that was very wholesome, but still remained true and still had very rootsy kind of messages. So that's why we included the lyric in there about to fix what I've broken. Because in many relationships, be it with your family, your partner, your kids, whatever, we all have those moments where we wish we'd had said something in a slightly different way, or we wish that we'd acted differently, behaved differently, you know. And so I wanted to make sure that we put a very real slant on You Are the Reason. You know, climbing every mountain, swimming every ocean for somebody is beautiful, but I think to say to fix what I've broken just adds that very real kind of message. Yeah, and I just feel like that's, like I said earlier on that last question, that's kind of made the song what it is. But we had no idea when we put it out that it would do what it did. I think we was just very pleased with what we'd written, and we put it out there. And I think for me, after dancing on my own, it was important for me to have a song like You Are the Reason, because I didn't want to be we call it a one-trick pony in the UK, which means like you can only do one trick. And I didn't want to be that guy. I didn't want to be the only guy that sings dance on my own. Like that wasn't what I wanted to do. So You Are the Reason kind of came along. It started to really gain momentum over that year. I heard that in 2017 it was the biggest song in Indonesia of the entire year. And I think that's now become probably arguably my biggest song. I'm incredibly proud of that. And you know, that's what I strive to do with all of my new music, is to just write something that's going to stick around forever, because my music tastes are all, you know, Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson and Celine Dion and all these artists that have stuck around for you know, since the dawn of time, you know. So You Are the Reason that I'm very proud of. I'm very proud that I had a part to play in that song as well, and hopefully it's the kind of song that people keep listening to 10, 15, 20 years from now.
You really create history with this song, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, look, Lighthouse is a beautiful song. Are people going to be listening to Lighthouse in 10 years? I don't know. Are people going to be listening to You Are the Reason in 10 years? Probably.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it's important to write songs that are for the here and now, and things that are going to make you dance, and things that are going to be in your playlist right now. But You Are the Reason was released in 2018, 2017, and it's now like 2024. It's disgusting. It's so old. Yeah, I hope that answers your question.
How was it? Gimana?
Gimana Immanuel, aman ya?
Yeah, oh my God, I'm really appreciated for that, and I really thank you for that. So good luck, Calum Scott.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Untuk teman-teman kreator mungkin kita lanjut dulu aja kali ya ke sesi berikutnya. Ada yang udah resen tapi mungkin karena masih ada beberapa slide lagi, kita lanjut dulu nanti kalau ada waktu kita ada Q&A lagi ya.
Oke.
Aman ya?
Exactly what she said.
I'm just saying we need to move on from the question.
Oh, I see, I see.
Okay, if we have time, then we will.
I do.
Okay, next the question will be from me.
You have to raise your hand.
Yeah, okay. So you recently just released, actually yesterday you just released a music video of
Yes.
Lighthouse, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I listened to it and it's very beautiful. But can you tell the creators here about the song, so maybe people can know better about Lighthouse?
Yeah, for sure. Lighthouse was written at a time when I was missing friends and family. If you didn't know already, I'm a very sensitive boy. And so my music usually comes from things that I'm feeling, things that I'm going through, emotions that I have. And Lighthouse was written at a time when I was missing friends, I was missing family. I love my hometown, I love being at home. For me, it feels like a sanctuary away from what is a really crazy industry. And so that's when we started writing Lighthouse. And for me, I mean, you guys have lighthouses here, right? It's to warn the ships of where the shore is, but it also reminds you of where safety is. And I feel like for me, the text that I get from home, or the FaceTimes that I get, or people getting in touch with me, is my little beacon. That's in the distance, that I can see it. I know that it's there. It reminds me that I'm safe. It reminds me of where I'm going after I've toured. And so that's what Lighthouse was about. It was about having an anchor, something that you can tether to so that you feel safe. And coming out of 2024, it was really important for me coming out of 2023 into 2024, it was important for me to write something that felt strong and powerful and empowering, because I realised that music these days is we're changing the way we listen to music, and we're consuming music in a different way. And so as an artist, I have to evolve to try and keep up with that. And I feel like, coming into 2024, the start of a brand new year, you want to motivate people. At the top of 2024, I didn't want to write a really sad song and people would be like, wow, 2024 started on a real depressing note. So I wanted to write something that made people feel good and made people feel like, that they want to go out and attack the day, similar to what I wrote with Rise. And so, yeah, Lighthouse was written about that, and it comes at a time when I've been in Asia now since the second week of January. So I've been away from friends and family for a long time. I miss them. So Lighthouse kind of has come at a really beautiful time, and the music video that we released just the other day is reflective. It's a little bit of a metaphorical music video. It's a video about maybe being lost and wanting to be found, but also being lost in a metaphorical poetry kind of way. Of just wanting to, even being lost within yourself. The thing I love about music is that music can be interpreted in many different ways. And I feel like with Lighthouse specifically, it doesn't necessarily need to be like, oh, my mum or my partner is my lighthouse. Sometimes you can be your own lighthouse, finding strength within. And so that's kind of what we did with the guy being lost on an island somewhere, but then also the young kid is kind of a metaphor for him being lost metaphorically, and then finding himself is when he was found. So it's kind of trying to put a little bit of an artistic slant on Lighthouse, but yeah, very proud of it. Very big song, very hard to sing. Very hard.
Yeah. So in case you haven't heard the song of Lighthouse, maybe we will have a little listening session of Lighthouse together in here. Yeah, maybe we can start.
Just because I told you about the boy and this is all about it. I just want to, if you haven't seen it already, I don't know if you guys have seen the video, but yeah, it'd be cool to play that if we can.
It's good.
Sorry, man.
No worries.
There we go. Oh, I think it's on mute.
Oh. One second.
Do you guys know who Dean Lewis is?
Yeah, ada yang pernah dengar Dean Lewis gak? Be Alright. Oh, can you? I think they know the song.
Dean Lewis.
Yeah.
What does that song?
Be
go like?
Alright, and also the reason is How Do I Say Goodbye? It's.
Oh yes, yeah. It's just because the actor looks very much like Dean Lewis.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's so funny. I was gonna say
Kind of
thanks to
get
Dean
the
Lewis.
resemblance.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, that was just released yesterday, so make sure to watch the music video in YouTube. And yeah, maybe we can move on to the next session. It will be the creative briefing. So the creators here will be briefed about the content they will make after the session. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. Jadi nanti sabar ya.
Afrin already wants to ask a question.
Ya, makasih dibaca ya.
Apa kepencet atau gimana nih? Kalau mau nanya mungkin boleh di-unmute, kita boleh tanya satu pertanyaan deh sebelum kita masuk ke creative briefing. Kalian mau nanya kah? Iya, boleh. Iya, boleh di-unmute aja, Alfred.
Kepencet ya?
Kepencet ya? Oke, kayaknya I think he accidentally clicked. Oke, oh ya.
Di remove aja.
Oke.
He really wants to ask a question.
Yeah, the phone.
Oh, alah.
The phone is in his pocket.
Phone's in his pocket.
Yeah, maybe it's just like.
So he's pressing.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I'm like, what's your question?
Oke, iya jadi untuk creative briefingnya, as you guys know kan You Are The Reason itu sangat relate dengan our loved ones. Jadi akan sangat bagus kalau creator-creator di sini bisa bikin konten bucin atau kayak konten You Are The Reason I sacrifice everything, example is that yang reference Yeah. Oh.
Last one. I want a birthday greeting from Calum.
Well, it's actually Ebron, the one who's clicking on the raised hand.
He wants a birthday greeting.
Yeah. That's why he feels so enthusiastic.
Yeah, actually a lot of creators said that they want a birthday greeting. We have another 2 creators that asked for a birthday greeting. I think lots of creators having a birthday greeting.
birthday today.
Okay, would you want to say a birthday greetings?
I mean, as a general thing, Afrin, we're getting to it, man. Afrin, happy birthday. Have a lovely day.
Okay. So you can stop clicking. Okay. So can I continue, a friend?
Thank you.
Okay.
Sama-sama.
Okay. Later.
Udah ya, birthday greetingnya udah kali ya. Kita lanjut ke creative briefing ya, teman-teman ya.
Halo, Kak.
Oke, sip.
Aku mau nanya dong. Calum
Nanti dulu ya, Afren, kita ke creative briefing dulu ya. Untuk Q&A-nya nanti kita lanjutin. Oke?
Oke, Kak.
Thank you, Okay. Yeah. Next is it's called Funny Scene Challenge. It's actually really spreading everywhere in YouTube and also multi-platform. You can use the format to sing and make content with You Are The Reason. We're initiating to use You Are The Reason Okay. Next content. Okay, the next is couple content. Yeah, as earlier. Yeah, it's just the perfect song to make, kind of content with your couple. Yeah.
Yang jomblo menangis.
Yeah. Firman in the comment sections. Singles are crying right now.
Yeah, yeah, we all are.
Okay.
Emang boleh.
Yeah, emang boleh. It means like.
Apa? Sure you can do that.
It's like, is it okay? But it's used in every context.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kasih contoh.
Okay, for the last content, it's called Blind Karaoke Challenge. It's also. Maybe sing, Ken.
There is a fire starting in my heart.
Oh, she got it. She got it.
And then people just sing randomly, and sometimes it goes
In a
to
different
every
direction.
different direction.
I like that.
Yeah. So that's the creative briefing for all the creators here. Yeah, anything we can.
Mungkin dari ide-ide yang ada 4 ini, kalau teman-teman punya ide lain, create your own aja sesuai kreativitas teman-teman. Tapi nanti jangan lupa kalau di upload di shorts nanti pakai hashtag create with color. Ada di situ juga.
Tapi bottom cut ya.
Okay, the creators on the room and the barcode. Okay.
Baginya ini bermata sampai keluarin.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's the next session. It will be done with all the creators here. Yeah, so we will have a relay karaoke of You're the Reason. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think before that, maybe untuk yang lain juga.
Oh ya, okay.
Jadi untuk teman-teman yang
Boleh request? Okay. Hello.
Hello.
I'd like to make one request special for you. Could you sing a little bit of snippets of Lighthouse live, without any instruments or acoustics or whatever, just your own beautiful song, so we can understand, the meaning behind this. You can pick whichever lyric that you like, that resonates with your own.
Okay. No pressure, bro. It's a very hard song to sing. I think the verses for me tell a lot about what I was thinking at the time. So I think one of the lyrics be on the second verse. Walk 1,000 miles in the pouring rain, and 1,000,000 years couldn't change the way I feel about you right now. I think that's a beautiful thing to think, because I think walking 1,000 miles in the pouring rain is saying like you'd climb every mountain. It's something that if you did walk 1,000 miles in the pouring rain, firstly the weather must be terrible where you are, and secondly it just shows like the lengths that I would go to you to show you I love you. So I think that's a beautiful, same as I climb every mountain, swim every ocean. It's just you're telling somebody the lengths that you would go to show how much you mean to them, which I think is.
Yeah, basically you're dying walking.
Yeah, there's a song I wrote on the second album called "Run With Me," and that's the same principle. Just grabbing somebody's hand and running with them through burning fire. Just to show somebody just how much they mean to you. I think it's always important to show that sort of light and shade in a song.
Thank you.
And it avoids me from having to sing the chorus, which is really hard.
That was a trap.
Yeah, I avoided it quite good, I think.
Okay, I think now karena kita mau ke sesi karaoke, mungkin untuk teman-teman yang online sesinya sampai di sini. So it's I think it's a goodbye now for the folks who are joining online. But I think before that maybe we can do a quick photo session. So I will change